Hello guys, play khazan, the first berserker, day 130 of the month probably of YouTube part 1, day 139 of the month probably of the month of the promise of YouTube part 2, day 121 of the month on the promise of the month on the promise of YouTube part 3. Now technically it's time. Now the upgrade is ready for the spear because the spear is already maxed up. I guess so. So anyways, let's go.
Khazan, why do you insist on fighting me? You see, the real enemy is humanity. Osman, look at how you've changed and what you've become. world, do we not then have the right to destroy it?
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. A black hole. Fuck. Shit. Another black hole. Thank you. Let's go! 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 Oh fuck! Oh my god! But let's go!
It's over. It's all over.
Yeah, it's all over, but you will escape? Nah. The Emperor fell into the ruins, leaving Kazan with nothing. The way of killing us with all hands in the deep, holding the nightmares that claims to him. Deep knowing there is nothing more to be done, he returned to the palace where all my memories set. Osma inquiries, whatever.
This sword.
So this is his crib. So this is Osma's crib. Okay, what did you do?
Khazan, is this beautiful.
Memory, so to speak. I need to find every single memory.
You dare defy us! Reese, no!
Oh, that's why we do all of this for revenge.
Reese, wake up. Kill the traitor!
To think we once called you a hero!
So, this is my reward for saving the Empire from the evil of his mom. I see now. The real evil is humanity itself.
Now, to be fair now,
What was the point of ripping the world apart with your hatred?
now I kind of understand why Osma do all of this.
Phantom, it's time for you to return to where you came from. I cannot. Khazan commands me to stay. Chaos still remains, and so must I.
The challenger. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Go! Let's go! Oh God! Oh God! Yes! Oh yes! We won the game!
In the shadows, like a phantom always on my mind. And I save you from the gallows, but I know it's you I have to fight. We can either die as heroes, or become the thing we always feared.
And that was Khazan, the first berserker. Negativities. The negativity is very simple. The idea about this game we try to show you, it's basically like it's a soul game, I understand that, completely understood. But the idea is basically like a game to show you the true pain in it. And also with the idea that despite the efforts to be more like a game, and it's a game, don't get me wrong, it doesn't show the way of ideas that then you have to fight, to strike back, it depends the blade and the sword. I mean, basically I start with the blade and the axe. I mean, the idea about this game is it's about basically strike and fight. Which is basically, that's the whole game it's all about, strike and fight. But the idea about this game, it's basically like shows you the definition of the idea that then you have to be more more adapted with your move sets, to be more adapted with your blade, with your gear, with your swords, with everything which you have in your own weaponry, like an axe and blade, the huge blade, and now got the spear. To me, it always was a spear because it give me more advantages when it comes to strikes. And also with the ideas, I try to show you that it tried to separate or try to be more like a reasonable person, that technically try to show you the idea of some way of attacking, and also depends the way of moving your blade. Like the blade, the shield and the sword is basically good enough, but the spear gives me momentum and speed. And the idea is to show you the enemy strikes you how many goddamn times. And the stamina is basically all that he keeps you hold. Some attacks are technically unavoidable and dodgeable. Some others is basically more like a brutal straight back attacks. But it's not all the way case of the game though. And the idea is try to be more sincere with you, because basically the whole case about this game, we try all the way about attacks. Like, okay, I understand, but the stamina, it's all basically your whole momentum. And the idea, all of that idea, try to show you that it's about the way of it depends on weapon try to use. And also, most of the boss fights are more basically me bullying. Because the whole time we try to show you that this is basically the idea of your stamina. The whole way of the negativity, most try to say more, is stamina. It depends on what you're using. To me it was spear, obviously. But then the whole case about this is basically stamina. Stamina is basically your worst enemy in this game. It depends if you're maximum or not. Positives. The spear, the minions and the agreements to the heal bars was the only negativity, was the only positive in this. I mean, basically, I focused about the negativity too. It's basically the enemies as well with the full power-ups, some strike backs, and some grappling powers. Then they give me a strike to fight back. Also with the traps too. Like, I basically what was the right timing to strike. The next will be basically like when one will run safety, and the other like a basically like one strike back by the traps. I was goddamn volleyball to them. Also with the idea of that it's technically like the whole case about this game, it's about like you have a lot of enemies that are full of heals, full of power. Most of the enemies have a lot of heals like a mini bosses. Or the phantoms as well, you need to kill them first in order to serve you in the final boss fight. But the boss fights it's basically difficult at that. Even the phantoms have shown me good timing. At least basically it was more like a hard tough for me. Positives again. If it wasn't for the potions, the minions, or basically the spear, if it was only for the options of spear and axe and long sword, I don't really think we're gonna survive this game for far too long. And the idea is basically easy. I mean, basically the minion was able to be the hard tough, or either for distracting the enemy, the boss fight, or for giving me enough time to strike me back with more moves. As I get the point. But the negativities though, the potions like are basically the traps, like the fire trap, the chaos trap. The chaos trap, if you turn it too hard, it gives you a little portion of your health. But if you maximum your gold, you'll be managed to get slowed down a little bit until the gold will be fade. Back to positives. At least the idea shows you the amazing way of speed of the acquire of the attacks. Of when it comes to spearing anything. At least basically the only weapon I can rely is only my spear. Because it gives me enough speed and great strength. And even though that, the only positive of health was only my minions. If it wasn't for them, I would have a lot of struggle to get most of the bosses. And the potions too. And the spear. It was like the story of now Khazan was able to be betrayed by the Emperor himself. But luckily it wasn't just that. The enemy was not only the Emperor but also Ozma, his best friend. And tried to find a revenge story to take down the Emperor and Ozma too. But luckily he wasn't alone. He was finally having a friend, a powerhouse and fandom. Tried to both find and really do clues about the journeys. Like Phantom tried to find who destroyed the balance of another world, and Khazan his revenge. Khazan find out technically wasn't the Emperor that technically was the main villain. It was Ozma. And Ozma has a really good reason why she's become villain. Basically, Ozma and Khazan killed a dragon that technically threatened the entire kingdom, and for thanks to the people, they become both traitors, and then basically Ozma finds his wife dead on the ground of her own home. But meanwhile, Khazan was able to be exiled. But then they cannot play about Ozma. Now we understand why he's doing this. And to be fair, if I was basically a lizard and it happened to me, I would do the exact same shit. But it was a really interesting story though. Yes, it got about 22 chapters. 22 chapters was only. But also, who's kind of part of that? I mean, basically it was about how many levels and all. But next journey. You have reached the end of your journey. You can visit, replay.
You've defeated those chains. Oh,
Oh my day. Like I said before, it's not like basically the idea of the fight that technically was basically enough. Just to show you that Khazan managed to defeat Ozma, but because of that he found nothing. His men is dead, few of them. His bestie died. His first crush was dead. I mean, basically, I feel like they inspired Berserk for sure. Most of the parts. But basically, that makes it because both game and anime takes place in medieval ages. But the idea is just like that. This game tried to show you the idea of betrayal. If it is a soul game, at least to show you the beneficial of this doubt, of this power, no source. But technically, we did manage to take down, and we managed to win this game, and we managed at least basically to be like more absorbed than usual. Like Carson always said after he's done with the Elder Ring stream. If your boyfriend managed to beat Elder Ring, suck his dick until he's come 10 times. Well, meanwhile, me, if you say your boyfriend, all female girlfriends out there, if your boyfriend managed to beat Khazan the first Berserker, blow his dick until he's come 100 times. Fuck. At least basically, the whole story, like I said, is basically like we managed at least to find some royal treasure. I mean, basically, it was about revenge, and a good revenge, though, because of betrayal and everything. But at least, basically, I'm not blaming about Ozma. Ozma did the right choice here, because basically, got betrayed by some people that he's trying to protect from a dragon. At least, basically, I know he did the right part here. And also, without that, we bring him to justice. I don't know if that's it's justice or something like that. I don't know. And that's it. Okay, guys, like a boy here. Last capsule για τα πρώτα πράγματα the Colossus, the Monkey, the Monkey stuff, guys. Right, follow me, then be down. The good as always. Even though it's all about betrayal, evil, unstoppable forces between evil and human, balance, destruction, and landing left, but then actually we managed to stop the way of chaos. And all of that just because for one goddamn dragon, and all of it without one goddamn revenge, but also it ends of nothingness. But it's basically, it ends here with source of everything and all. Was that a doubt for a short game? Was that a doubt a great game? In the end,